Oh my goodness, and look who just walks in the fucking door about 2 seconds after if they're ready, if I'm ready to start. You want to pop up in here? Alright. Well, I gotta tell you that it's Happy New Year's, everybody. I know there's only a few people here. We already did all our Happy New Year's shit, but it is time to actually own up to some of those resolutions that obviously didn't even get written down on a list. It's more over some of that. I used to hear some of this shit about transferring through timelines. It wasn't exactly that New Year's crap, but moreover, all right, time to fucking switch gears, but more like in the middle of June or July type of deal. Why the hell can't you do it all types of years? I don't know. I'm figuring that shit out. I'm gonna have to real fucking soon, but yeah. All right. My name is Stoller Taylor, and yeah, with that New Year's shit, catch me live while I still am. We got Gary Dripple just walking in on here. What fucking time it is always. Oh, give it up for Gary. Come on, everybody. Oh man. This is the last time you're gonna do it. Oh, okay. Type of comedy that just keeps you rolling from one line to the next because you don't even know what the hell's the difference. Well, I'm haggard, I'm staggered, and I damn sure lost more than I ever should have fucking wagered. Whatever made you think you could give a child a religious lobotomy with your fucking background, you fucking idiot. You don't know how long a car can drive on its own without you correcting it. Well, you haven't really tried hard enough, have you? Or lack of trying hard. There's a little bit about the whole fucking, yeah. You know, I'll start with the love-hate relationship between me and my liver. You know, I've never really felt if there's anything more stronger or more passionate of a relationship between anything else. Nothing? Okay. Every single DEA agent deserves to have a child die of a fucking drug overdose just as a fucking initiation rite for all the crazy shit they fucking done. Ever been trapped in a room high lately on a holiday with some fucking friends? Oh, a DEA, some of that deep undercover shit. One of them even wanted to call themselves one of their fake job titles, Money Man Extraordinaire. How the fuck does a cop come up with that fucking nonsense? I don't know. They absolutely did. So he gets for what? But, yeah, I came up with the idea for the world's richest poor man and what that might look like. The tips that he might give, the excitement that he might have every time he throws change into take a penny, leave a penny. Oh, versus the drunken Mr. Globe, where the globe got smacked over somebody's head and then a new character was just delightfully born. What would it sound like if the globe was talking back on a drunk person's head who didn't really know or care about the globe at all? You get a shake all over the place, tidal wave, earthquake, don't quit fucking with me, I'll shake you off like damn dirty ants. That I do not know. And then there was the Indian telemarketer for the suicide hotline. Oh, yes, please. Yes, okay, we will take your call, your number, please wait and hold. He has a lot of shit. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I didn't want to, I'm saving more for fucking Tuesday. Make this shit up, hell, I couldn't fucking make half of my shit up. I fucking, it's just living through some horrible experiences that you wish went another way, but instead you just make a joke about it. I mean, you go, how long can you actually go until you realize that all these decisions you made in life are actually just, hey, at some point you thought this was going to build up into something funny later in life, and now this is something that you're fucking just doing here and there. It doesn't really mean anything, but you're still getting a kick out of it. A little bit here and there. Alright, so that New Year's shit. Something's gotta change. I don't exactly have new material for the new year. I definitely need to do something with my old material because yes, I understand it's getting a little bit old, it's getting a little bit used up. But here we go. For one last time, let's try and do my regular routine. And hopefully this is gonna be the last time of the new year. Alright? Alright. Can I get a lot of snare and a lot of cymbal? Alright? What are you looking? This microphone or the other microphone? Which microphone? This one or the other one? This one? Or that one? That one again? Yeah, this one's the other one. Alright, people, so, for the last time, let's hope so. Which do you carry with you more? The Lord or your sidearm? Be honest. I think the only reason hospitals even have a place for prayer is to segregate the people with shit to no insurance. Come to terms, my child. It's not that I'm taking you. It's just that you were declined as Saint. Get the hell out. My dog is a transgender. I got proof that he's not one of the boys anymore. In fact, on his back, it looks more like he caught a daughter with a dodo popping out. You know, his name used to be inmate 34 out of 48. Now with his freedom, just being on the pavement, driveway pavement, he's got his car ride on, rocked, cocked, and locked and loaded. You know, for about 3 months after being rescued from prison, he had what I call the saddest pancake. It was like the last bit of pancake batter to be used up, but then it still got some hair trimmings on it, so that when it dangles and dances, it doesn't exactly look like a girl who wiped her vagina the wrong way, like my baby mama did. You know, you ever been in bed, on your back, looking up, to realize you got a wife twice your age. You got a stepdaughter now 1 year younger than yourself. And you're being choked out the same way she learned from baby's daddy. The one in prison for murder, for choking a bitch. Beside his now famous pull-down blowjobs. It all feels the same while the lights are out. No looking, no touching. You can tell the relationship is over at some point, but at some point, she can finally tell that you finally caught one of those clues. So what's she thinking about you? Today's date, her actual priorities, your next check. You can keep some gas money, but you best leave though. So when your television set says to you, or to a group of people, and my corrections is calling, but it's another prisoner. And one psycho answers that phone quicker than a lawyer's ad. Oh, I'll be there. But instead, it's another prisoner. So that psycho calmly hands the phone over to your wife. Then she ain't got dick to say to you after. You know, she puked at the bus stop when somebody told her to look at that newspaper. But I made it another 2 months of going, what the fuck am I doing next? You know, as a kid out here, what do you want to do when you grow up? I don't know, I just want to dick down on my knees like my dad, and I'll work porno, and I'll have free money and sex for for the next 20, 30 years. That sounds cool. What was it? Boogie nights? Yeah, some boogie nights. Yeah, I wasn't a well thought out kid. School wasn't going to pan out anything more than child-sized mistakes anyways, though. You know, there we go. Speaking of solutions, even if suicide lands you in hell or isn't pretty, it's still a God-given right, and you don't just steal those, yeah? And isn't child support proof that prostitution is more than just a simple solution? You know, I got my mistakes pretty much well in order, but well cataloged, not in order, well cataloged. Big distinction. You know, I think I can hang my hat on a lot of things, but I think I gotta hang it up on having a kid. The great mistake of 2008. You know, kid is not my son. Alright. And the forest will echo with laughter. Does anybody remember laughter? Alright, fine. I'll get. Well, you know, I got it broken down as a bit of a game, really. You know, I got the miscarriages. I got all three of those are RBIs, and the abortions were double base hits. I forget my total run score, but somewhere around 4.5 or 5, somewhere in that area. You know, and if you thought having a kid was a home run instead of a strikeout, having SIDS is more like a grand slam in the bottom of the 8th against division rivals. What you move, probably separate. Now that that's all fucking over with. But then again, truck people know this. It's not how pretty the rear is. It's just that she still lets you hop on and lays you after. Baseball facts. Wow. Oh yeah, rocket. Okay, yeah, living like you got any more mistakes to burn. It's a fucking new year. Do you still got any mistakes to burn? Haven't you fucking used up all your fucking pathways? Isn't everybody getting fucking tired of your bullshit, Stoner Taylor? Oh, yes, they is. Well, let's get back on the clothes because that fucking stupid criminal record is bullshit. Everybody wants to bleed on it and it doesn't fucking matter. Whatever you did, it's still just gonna come back at you, whether you got it on one file or the other. Oh, you're that comedian I was warned about. Just don't laugh at his jokes. It'll just go on and on. Now let's focus again on the close. How are we gonna close this? And end of a year, new fucking styles. We got no idea how we're gonna do it. We got no idea what the new shit is. What do you think? How much more, Gary? How much more? Just one? Or keep on going?
Warner. I got it, Kurt Warner.
I was good. Alright, I'll do it.
The greatest show on turf.
Which one? 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're Arizona. The greatest show on turf. That guy was monster.
Oh, where I go? Okay. Alright, so there were like there was at one point before I decided to make my return to the house.
I go home knowing how well.
There used to be one thing that held me back more than most about going to the bars again, and that was the drunken stupidity that I used to come to label the B&E breakfast. Okay, so this one is number 3. And what had happened is How long, how many, you can't just keep talking to friends time and time again without ever going to the bar. And then what happens when you finally do meet up? Obviously, you get way too drunk before going to the bar. And then you have the great fucking idea to have drinks on the way to the bar. And then you get so goddamn drunk that you don't even fucking remember. Well, you can't even read the goddamn street signs and anything that looks like a bar. You just fucking wind up in at that goddamn point because your drinks ran out. So we get into the bar. I order us a shot each, and immediately after, I disappear into the bathroom, and then disappear with the lady while he complains about sitting at the bar by himself for another hour or two and then he's got to walk home after midnight while I'm fucking getting my pockets robbed by some strange lady. Oh, that's fucking fun. And then I'm waking up in the strange goddamn place. Oh, what fun it is to do that all the goddamn time. Oh, fucking go to the kitchen table. Somebody's got some mail there. Oh, this doesn't look like it's my fucking mail. Oh, go to the fridge. Let's fucking look at the fridge. Obviously, I didn't fucking make any of this shit in the past fucking week. Oh, no, okay, now there's a naked lady in the bedroom. And my shoes and a lot of my shit is missing. She's trying to tell me about a husband being going over at work, but instead, when he'll come back in about 2 seconds after this. Oh, yes, just let me put the clothes back on, come back out, use your fucking boots, get the fuck on. Oh, yeah, missing my wallet, missing my glasses, missing some coat, missing a hat, missing a whole lot of shit. Doesn't matter, just tell me where the fuck I am. And hey, while you're at it, could you tell me where the fuck it was last night? Okay, yeah, and then I run into her husband, not at work, at the same bar, asking for my cell phone, and what else am I gonna do other than be that fucking retard who holds a hand out for a handshake for about 10 minutes while a guy's looking at you going, you did some stuff with my wife last night, didn't you? Hey man, I thought we were talking about my missing cell phone and my wallet. Yeah, hey, yeah, how about the other thing? And the only thing saving you from getting your face crunched in is the asshole you brought behind you who's still also pissed off at you because you dished him at the fucking bar last night. Oh, yeah. And Gary Ripple says, B&E breakfast number 3. You know what the thing is about the B&E breakfast? A lot of the time you could just tell the story and you know it's going to fail, but you get to talk to somebody afterwards at the bar and then they'll go, hey man, if it was me, I would have just shot you in the fucking face. And I go, yes, me too. And that's the reason I gotta tell these stories, because I'm fucking surprised I lived through them. Oh, yes. Where do I close on after that one? Alright. Hey, did you know that the slut fairy comes out at night just to collect the used condoms underneath your pillow? If you don't have a towel rack beside your bed, how much does she love you anymore? You know, the people in hell don't even want ice water. They want a passport. And if there are a lot more cold days than you first imagined, if there are some cold days in hell, then aren't there a lot more than you first imagined? Oh, alright. One more big one. What do you think? Oh, the duck. The duck. Alright, so my mother is the type of person who could drop a baby as a professional without even letting a soul know about it. My dad is the type of person who could shake his dick at the neighbors and then get his eyeball punched out and then just let the insurance cover it. My brother is a fucking shovets, and I'm still waiting to fucking work that routine into a fucking, oh man, I'm still waiting to work that one into perfection. But me, I don't really think I've done anything I'm really proud of in my life. Although these jokes and all this stand-up shit, I gotta tell you, I'm putting more effort into, not more, about the same effort as when having a kid was all kinds of fucking passionate. But what am I actually proud about? The one time, there it was. Give me some stare. There it was. About 8 years old. About to impress some family. And then, alright, I'm on the last joke. And then, there it was. About to impress some family. And then, all their screams that I thought was applause. It was really just screams because I had turned a duck into a kite and was waving it around for all the rich folks to see. Come see what I caught. Alright. My name is Stoner Taylor. I've enjoyed you all so much. Thank you so much. Give it up one more time for Gary Ripple. Give it up for Steve Horvath. Give it up for Al, who is more surprising than anybody ever imagined. And give it up for Coach hanging out in the corner, and Rob for putting up with all this horse shit. We love you. We love you.
All right. Muchly. Hope you enjoyed your stay tonight.
I just got one thing to say. I put an ad in the paper for a bass player, BASS player, and a fucking guy shows up with a fucking rod and reel. Bass player, bass player. All right. Okay.
Thank you, I shall leave.
Have you ever been getting a blowjob from your girl, and then afterwards she says, that was from a friend? And then you have to go, wait a minute, one of mine or one of yours? And one more time for Big Ben and refs cheating and all the bullshit for the Steelers, blah, blah, blah.